You're watching Daily News Podcast on Mangalore Today, your guide through the complexities of today's news landscape. From local achievements to challenges we face, we're here to bring you the full picture.
In a significant move by Mangalore International Airport, the airport will now be silent with no passenger announcements over the public address system. This change aims to provide a peaceful and relaxing environment for passengers, allowing them to engage in activities like reading, watching shows, or catching up with loved ones. Instead of PA announcements, passengers will receive all flight-related information through the Flight Information Display System, FID, placed strategically inside and outside the airport. Additionally, customer service staff and Pranam personnel will be available to assist passengers. The airport spokesperson highlighted that this change is to improve the overall travel experience, with airlines cooperating fully. Passengers can also check updates on boarding gates and flight schedules via email, SMS, or by contacting the airlines directly. Emergency announcements will be the only exception for PA system usage moving forward.
In the recent railway updates in Mangaluru, some changes have been made to train services. The Mangaluru Central Nagercoil Junction Parasuram Express and Mangaluru Central Kozhikode Express journeys have been rescheduled on various days due to track maintenance works. Additionally, the Mangaluru Central Dr. MGR Chennai Central West Coast Superfast Express will now originate its journey from Ulal Station instead of Mangaluru Central on certain dates. Various other train services will also be regulated en route to accommodate these changes. Passengers are advised to take note of these modifications to their travel plans. The coastal district of Udupi is facing a severe shortage of compressed natural gas for automotive applications. Despite the increasing number of CNG-based vehicles, the lack of filling stations in the district is causing distress among motorists. Rickshaw drivers are particularly affected, with some waiting for hours to get their fuel tanks filled, leading to income losses and financial struggles. The existing bunks are unable to meet the high demand, forcing vehicles to queue overnight for refueling. With only one CNG station in Udupi town and limited facilities in other taluks, the situation is dire. The authorities and local business chambers are being urged to intervene and address the issue by ensuring adequate supply and opening more bunks to cater to the growing number of CNG vehicles in the district.
In Mangaluru, a complaint has been filed with the City Police Commissioner regarding defamatory posts on social media against Padmaraj R., the Congress candidate for the DK Lok Sabha constituency. Manoranjan Rajiv, the president of the Legal, Human Rights, and RTE Division of the District Congress, has initiated this action seeking a thorough investigation and legal repercussions for those responsible. The complaint highlights concerns about anti-propaganda and slanderous content targeting the political candidate on various social media platforms.
In a disturbing incident from Kolia, two men named Gangadhar and Ratnakar have been apprehended by the Ulal police for allegedly sexually harassing a minor girl. The victim, who hails from Bantwal, was targeted while returning from a relative's wedding. The accused have been charged under the stringent provisions of the POSO Act after the girl bravely reported the incident to the authorities. Stay tuned as we bring you more updates on this developing story right here on Mangalore Today. Tragedy struck in Kannur district as a car collided with a lorry in Krishnapura, claiming the lives of 5 family members from Chittarikal Bhimanadi. The victims include K.N. Padmakumar, Sudha Karan, his wife Ajitha, her father Krishnan, and Ajitha's nephew Akash. The car, heading towards Kasaragod, was left completely destroyed after the collision with the lorry carrying LPG cylinders. Our hearts go out to the families affected by this devastating incident.
In the latest updates for train services, changes have been made due to regirdering works on Bridge No. 2 between Shoranur Junction and Valathol Nagar stations. Train No. 06461 Shoranur Junction, Thrissur Passenger Special on April 30th and May 2nd stands cancelled. Train No. 06017 Shoranur Junction, Ernakulam Junction, will now start from Valathol Nagar on specific dates. Similarly, Train No. 6609 Thrissur, Kannur Express will originate from Shoranur Junction on certain days. Several trains will be regulated en route, including Mangala Lakshadweep Superfast Express, Yognagari Rishikesh, Kochuveli Weekly Superfast Express, and more. Passengers are advised to take note of these changes to their travel plans during this period. Stay tuned for more updates on Mangalore today. In Dakshina, Canada, farmers who had to deposit their weapons during the Lok Sabha elections may now get them back, as per the order by Deputy Commissioner MP Mulai Muhilan. The return order applies to farmers in the police district, except for those within Mangalore City Police Commissionerate limits. The weapons must be used solely for crop protection and not displayed publicly. Any violations will result in confiscation of the weapons and legal action. This decision was taken by a screening committee led by DC and Superintendent of Police CB Rishanth. Non-stop rains and snowfall in Jammu and Kashmir have caused havoc, triggering landslides and flash floods in the region. The Srinagar-Jammu National Highway is currently closed due to multiple landslides, leaving countless vehicles stranded. Floodwaters have also cut off Kupwara district in North Kashmir, while several villages have been severely affected as well. Tragically, a 13-year-old boy lost his life after being struck by a boulder during a landslide in Ramban district. In another incident, 7 members of a family were injured when their house collapsed due to landslides in the Boniar area of Baramulla district. Due to the dangerous conditions, all schools in Kashmir will remain closed tomorrow, and exams at Kashmir University have been postponed. Authorities advise commuters to avoid travel on the highway until the debris is cleared, as the rains continue to hamper restoration efforts.
In a significant blow to Naxalites, 7 rebels, including 2 women, were eliminated in a fierce encounter with security forces in a dense forest on the borders of Narayanpur and Kanker districts in Chhattisgarh. The gun battle between the District Reserve Guard and Special Task Force resulted in the recovery of weapons and explosives. This marks the second successful operation against Naxalites in just 15 days, with a total of 88 Naxalites neutralized this year in the state's Bastar region. The joint team's relentless efforts to combat insurgency are commendable, with the latest encounter adding to the series of victories over the extremist groups. Mangalore today, former Prime Minister H.D. Deve Gowda's grandson Prajwal Ravana suspended over sexual abuse allegations. The JDS has taken a strong stand against sexual abuse by suspending MP Prajwal Ravana, the grandson of former PM H.D. Deve Gowda. The decision comes amidst allegations of indecent videos being released just before polling in Hassan constituency, where Prajwal was the NDA candidate. The suspended MP has reportedly left the country as explicit video clips surfaced showing him involved in acts of sexual abuse. Amidst the controversy, a woman from Prajwal's household accused him and his father, JDS MLA HD Ravana, of sexual harassment. The Congress has seized the opportunity to target the BJP and JDS over the issue. Meanwhile, the NCW has demanded a report from Karnataka police within 3 days. The former Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy emphasized the party's stance against injustice towards women and stated that Prajwal's suspension will remain until the investigation is complete. Stay tuned for more updates.
In a tragic incident at Thrissur in Kerala, 2 security staff members of a cooperative bank were found dead. The victims, identified as Aravindakshan and Antony, were discovered near the Velanikara Cooperative Bank branch. Antony was found with head injuries, while Aravindakshan allegedly died by suicide. The police suspect a conflict led to one person's death, followed by the suicide of the other. A police team is investigating, led by the Ulur Assistant Commissioner of Police and Manuthi Circle Inspector. The bodies have been sent for post-mortem to determine the exact cause of their deaths. The community is reeling from this tragic event.
In Mangalore today, AstraZeneca, a UK pharmaceutical company, admits to a rare side effect in its COVID-19 vaccine, thrombosis with thrombocytopenia syndrome, TTS. This comes after a lawsuit was filed against the company, linking the vaccine to serious harm and deaths. Covishield, a vaccine produced by AstraZeneca and Oxford University and manufactured by the Serum Institute of India, is stated to occasionally cause this condition. TTS involves blood clots forming in unusual places and a drop in blood platelet count. Symptoms may include severe headaches, stomach pain, leg swelling, breathing difficulties, and cognitive issues. It's crucial for individuals experiencing these symptoms post-vaccination to seek medical help promptly.
In a fiery speech at Saddam, Congress leader Priyanka Gandhi took a swipe at PM Narendra Modi over the Prajwal Ravana scandal. She accused the union government of allowing Ravana to escape abroad unchecked. Priyanka Gandhi slammed Modi for his silence on sexual abuse cases and criticized his focus on communal issues instead of development. She highlighted rising unemployment and privatization concerns, pointing out citizens' migration due to lack of opportunities. Priyanka promised Congress would create jobs, provide land to landless laborers, and waive education loans, countering the current government's policies. The Congress leader urged people to question Modi until Ravana is brought back to face justice. Former Chief Minister S.M. Krishna has been admitted to Manipal Hospital in Bengaluru for a minor ailment. The 91-year-old politician is being treated by Dr. Satyanarayana Mysore and a team of medical experts for an acute respiratory tract infection. The hospital has assured that he is medically stable and recovering well. This comes after Krishna was recently discharged from another hospital after being treated for a respiratory infection. We wish him a speedy recovery.
In a significant development, Karnataka Home Minister G. Parameshwara announced that former Prime Minister H.D. Devegowda's grandson, Prajwal Ravana, who is embroiled in an alleged sex video scandal, will be summoned back to India by the Special Investigation Team, SIT. The Home Minister emphasized that a thorough investigation is underway, led by the SIT comprising senior IPS officers. The inquiry will also involve verifying evidence, such as pen drives containing the alleged videos at the Forensic Science Laboratory. The state government has pledged non-interference in the investigation process to ensure transparency. Meanwhile, the SIT has already identified multiple victims, including government officials and political figures, who have provided crucial statements. Stay tuned as further updates on this case are expected to unfold soon.
In a recent development, the Uttarakhand government has taken a strict stance against Baba Ramdev's Divya Pharmacy and Patanjali Ayurved Limited for repeated violations of drug advertisement laws. The state's licensing authority has suspended manufacturing licenses for 14 products of these companies, including popular ones like Swasari Gold and Livogrit. The authorities have filed a criminal complaint against Swami Ramdev and others under the Drugs and Magic Remedies Act. The Supreme Court had directed officials to explain their inaction, and the Indian Medical Association has called for action against Patanjali. The company had earlier promised not to make misleading claims about its products. The government has reiterated its commitment to take further steps in accordance with the law. The situation continues to evolve. Stay tuned for more updates on this case.
As we close today's session, our thanks go out to you, our viewers. For further reading and the latest news, be sure to visit mangaloretoday.com. And, for your daily dose of news, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for choosing Mangalore Today. Goodbye.